Good morning, everyone. It is October 7th at 8:33 in the morning. A little bit behind here this morning, just getting things all set up for you, making sure that everything runs like clockwork. I'm so glad that you're with me. It is just me right now. However, I'm going to be joined shortly by Mr. Jason Westcott, of course. Why would you want the dynamic duo to be appearing solo? That would not work. Well, I'm glad to have you here. We are going to be talking today about a lot of things, specifically and mainly. Tim wanted me to make sure we talked about the master class going on this Friday, and that is on Keller TV at 11 a.m. And it's it's following the KW University Masterclass thing about all these cool things about building your business, and we wanted to push that to make sure that you guys attended that one because they got the business planning clinic, we got the masterclass going on, we got all these amazing things. We want to make sure that you're part of that and make sure that you have access to it today. On the other hand, we've got, of course, orientation. For those of you who might be new to KW here at the Market Center or new to KW in general, we've got the KWCLM orientation class, and it is the digital class again today. And that is going to be starting at 9 a.m. As soon as I'm finished here, they're going to be firing it up over at the KW Zoom, which is on the training link here. And on the calendar link, sorry. And you need to be there for that. So make sure that you attend the KWCLM orientation. And it's a good long day of great information. And I'm going to be popping in today. I'm going to be making a surprise scheduled appearance today. And I'm going to be talking about some of the tech training availability for you. So I'm looking forward to that and popping in to saying hi and seeing everybody there. So that's going to be one of the big things happening here today as well. And of course, the business planning clinic is still going on today from 9 to 11, and that is over. That is the Eventbrite one there. If you've registered for that, make sure you continue to attend that because that is going through all the models. And that should be a good time to finish out the week coming up here. You got today and tomorrow with that. And also tonight is night school. I know Jason's going to come on in a little bit, and we're going to talk a little bit about night school and make sure everybody has kind of a good handle on what's going on there. Night schools, I haven't actually attended myself because Jason and I always talk about these things, so I kind of stay out of the way for that. But it looks like a lot of fun, and I think that the key thing here is education, learning. The whole thing should be fun, and that's what I try to do with my training as well, is make it fun, make it something where it's not so stuffy, it's not so structured. And I'm not saying that all training is. As a matter of fact, most training these days, especially with Zoom, is we try to lighten things up a little bit. We know how stressful just sitting in the Zoom room can be, so we'll lighten things up. Speaking of training, I'm going to take this opportunity to kind of recenter everybody to make sure everybody knows how the new October going forward, we started this week, the new training schedule looks. And I'm going to also offer you a couple of different things to think about in terms of how to access training and get to us. So number one, we now have Tech Tuesdays. So if you have attended any of our classes on Thursday, any of my classes that I hold that are on Thursdays, I'm not going to be there today. So at 10 and 2, which we've done before, and I'm kind of gotten you guys used to that, and I know I'm probably going to get a little bit of people going, "Where'd you go? What happened?" We have now moved all of the technical training for Command, for DocuSign, all that stuff. We've moved that to Tuesdays. And the reason we did that was because some people can't make both trainings or during the week, and there was a lot of confusion on what was going on when. So we decided to streamline it. So on Tuesdays is dedicated to training. So training, Tech Tuesdays at 11 a.m. for DocuSign. And every week we're doing a DocuSign class now. So any questions, think of it as a workshop. Don't think of it as being, there's a particular topic in DocuSign. Think of it as a workshop. I want you to come in, we'll sit down and we'll talk about DocuSign, all the things that are going on in there. And there is a lot. And this is going to be an ongoing class. We're not going to do a 101 here. This is just an ongoing workshop for DocuSign. Stop in, ask your questions. and we'll go over some techniques. So there's a lot going on in that class, and that is on Tuesdays at 11 a.m. at kwtechtv.com. Yes, we're back in the Zoom room. So if you have attended the classes on Facebook or if you've attended the classes on the YouTube channel, you now also have the option to go back to the Zoom rooms, which, by the way, we had a good turnout this week. We had a bunch of people coming in back to the Zoom rooms, and it was nice to see all your faces again. And we're back in there. Now, when you're watching it on YouTube or when you're watching it on the KW Facebook group, you actually won't see the people in the room that are in the Zoom room. And I'll be honest with you, this is one of the things that was happening before where people joined the Zoom room and they knew that it was being broadcast live on Facebook. And not everybody likes to have their face on Facebook while a live class is going on. So I've got it hooked up. You should see this rig here, the way that I've got it set up. When I broadcast to Facebook, all you see is me and the screen that I'm showing for the software. So that's all you see when you're on Facebook. But what I see and what you see in the Zoom room is I see all of your faces. I see all of the interaction. I can get in the chats and I can hear all that and see all that. And all of your voices are going to Facebook if you ask a question, so people on Facebook can hear the question, but not the faces. So you can feel very safe joining the Facebook or joining the Zoom class in your PJs with your hair all a mess. I'm generally I don't brush my hair when I do the Zoom classes. I figure why not go en natural. And so you can join in any condition, in any state. You don't have to have your video on if you don't want. And you don't have to worry about that being broadcast all over Facebook or YouTube. So it's like the private room for Zoom. And then there's also what people see on Facebook and what they see on YouTube. It's quite a cool little setup. I'm not going to lie to you. I've got it down. I'm still working on a couple of things, but I think that it's really exciting to know that we can just kind of dive in there and have both things going on simultaneously. Technically, it's 3. So it's pretty cool. So again, that's DocuSign at 11 a.m. on Tuesdays at KW Tech TV. And then from there, we go to a 1 o'clock and we do the Command 101 at 1 o'clock. And that 101 class repeats every month. So every month we're going to go from contact to contract. And we go through the program, but we're focused on building it so that you can just do business. Now, there's a lot going on in Command, and we can't cover that in the 4 or 5 classes per month that we have for that. So what we do is the Command 101 class is for those people that need to get in there and get to work with their contacts and their contracts. So that's what that's focused on. Then at 3 o'clock, we do the DocuSign, not the DocuSign, we do the Command Select or the Command 201s, where I start taking apart Command into different areas, building your website, doing some marketing things, emails and things like that. Whatever we end up doing, that class rotates every week. We have different classes. So that one is at 3 o'clock on Tech Tuesdays. And again, all of these are on KW Tech TV, the Zoom. All of these are on the live, the Facebook channel there. And all of these are on live on Zoom. So just feel free to join us in here, and let's see if I can put some people together here. It looks like we've got Mr. Westcott going to join us here. And let's see if we can bring Mr. Westcott in. And of course, let's see. Make sure we can see Mr. Westcott. Is he there? Mr. Westcott, I see your camera. There he is. There he is.
Am I up?
You're not up. I don't know why you're not up. I've got your screen thing here. I see you.
Yeah, I see that I'm in the green room or whatever that you guys call this.
Yeah, the green room. Why aren't you showing up? Placeholder, guest 1. Let's see, try this. I'll go back to that one, put myself twice, and then
Robert, twins.
I know, hey, it's double Mr. Vincent, double it. Let's see there. Oh, come on, what is going on? I just worked on this the other day to make sure that it was going to work fine. All right, good times for everyone. Give me 1 second here. Where is Mr. Westcott's video here? Let's see, I'll bring you up a little higher here. What in the world?
What in the Tom Collins?
Wow, what the heck? Of course, we're just talking about how I've got all the tech down, and yeah, it's the story of my life here. Okay, let me do this. I'm gonna
Well,
remove.
it's a good point to point out that like even the tech guy has tech problems.
Even me. Let's see if I
You
can
know,
get
like
this. Oh my God, it's not showing you.
that's super weird. Can they hear me out there in radio world, or is it just you that can hear
Can
me?
everybody hear Jason out there? I'm wondering if they can see it. Uh, what? Okay, I really don't know why Jason is not showing up here. You can hear. Yeah, okay, is Jason camera on? Yes, his camera is on. Everybody's troubleshooting with me now. This is
Yeah.
awesome. That's awesome, you
No,
guys.
they can hear me.
They
So
can hear
for
you.
anybody
Yeah.
that for everybody that doesn't know, like when you use this eCam that Robert has, like what you guys see on screen, I see, but at the lower corner,
Yeah.
I see me. Like that's me
Yeah.
in like the green
Yeah.
room, if you will,
All
so that
right.
I know when I've been invited in. There's usually a red X on me, or it clearly it's now. So usually I pop up, but
All right.
that's funny.
I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try and put myself here. Add left and add right. There it is. I'm just gonna go with this for now. You got my green screen. This is this is
This
this
is
is
a
what I
setup right
actually
here.
am standing in front of. So here we go. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna go back to the basics here, and I'll tell you what. Hold on. Look at this. Here comes real life. There we go.
Here comes real life.
Here comes real life. Jason, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, we got you here. We got you live. We're just, as you probably heard, we can hear him, we can't see him. The Invisible Man. Okay. Somebody just put in there that you need to stop losing weight because you're the Invisible Man now. So,
Not yet. Not yet.
yes, this is about as behind the scenes as we want you to get. By the way, everyone. So, welcome. We're coming. We're just kind of closing out talking about the new training schedule, and I want to mention one thing before I kind of go on to bringing you, Jason, into the conversation here. I wanted to mention that the past couple of I'd say a few weeks, I've had some people reaching out to me about certain things in command that are easy solutions, things that are easy to find solutions for. And I wanted to let you know that I'm not your only resource. And the only reason I'm saying this is because I don't like to see people have to wait. And I want to make sure that you have access to all the tools available to you to solve any questions, to answer any questions that you might have. Inside of command, on the little help button in the upper right hand corner, if you're stuck on something, if you need an answer to something, if you click that little help button up in the corner, you can chat with support in Texas right now. It's an instant chat box that they can actually log into your screen easier than I can, because I have to ask your information. But in the chat box, when you use that, they can log in and they can solve any problem right now. And the only reason I bring it up is I'm not trying to brush you off. I get so busy sometimes that I feel bad that I can't get to everybody right away. And sometimes I get emails and you have to wait a little bit because I've got like 17 calls and I'm working through. I don't want you to have to wait. So if you get into a bind, just click the little help icon up in the corner of command, up in the upper right hand corner next to your profile picture, and click on chat with support. I do this all the time. I'm not going to lie to you. I use that because it's a great direct connection right to Keller Williams down in Texas. And I end up talking to some great people and they're always able to help me out. And if it's something that's really strange, they can instantly write up a bug report and get it solved for you. Now, again, not trying to brush you off, but if you get into a bind sometimes, don't hesitate to use that because it's an instant answer process. So, I wanted to mention that because, again, sometimes I get calls and I'm like, oh man, I wish I could have solved this earlier. It's a pretty simple one to just kind of take care of. Hey, next time click the help button and you can get it solved instantly. So I want to let you know that. What's going on with night school tonight? What are you guys doing?
I have a day.
You have a day?
I have a day today. Yeah. Well, I'm going to have about 2, maybe 3 weeks from what I understand.
We know
But let me
because
just say, Yeah, let me tell you my day real quick, CNN version. So today starts off with doing the quick start here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jen is going on a hiatus, vacation, surgery, recovery, whatever you want to call it for her $9 billion woman she's going to about to become. But anyway, so I had a few calls this morning. No big deal. It's what we do, right? We take broker calls, and then quick start with you. I am the incoming president for 2023 Stratford County Board of Realtors. So
Yeah.
today's the annual meeting, aka cornhole tournament that we do. We always try to do some kind of golf tournament. They always try to do something, right? The realtor board. So if you guys have nothing to do tonight, come over to Spring Hill if you're a Stratford County board member or not. Come cheer on many Keller Williams agents that are putting together cornhole teams to try to win this big grand trophy.
Wait.
Melissa
Cornhole
Lesniak,
teams. You have teams
Melissa,
that you've put together.
yeah,
Do you have team
I did
names?
not. Yeah, they have teams and everything. Brad Kelly's got a team going. There's 4 or 5 Keller Williams teams going to be there. And Melissa will be honored today, publicly, I should say, as the Realtor of the Year for Stratford County because we have not been able to
Yay!
get together. So this is the first get together we've had in I don't know 18 months or almost 2 years or something
Mm-hmm.
as Stratford County Board, which is really cool. I have which is going from 2:30 to 7-ish, 6:30, and then I have night school, so I'm gonna have to like jump in, get a
Oh my
picture,
gosh.
jump out, do night school, take a call, say make sure Jen's okay. It's today is day one of what I'm calling like the Navy SEALs call it Hell Week, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling today day one of Hell Week.
Well, this is going to be going on for a few weeks because Jen being out.
Yeah,
So are you going to be okay with this? You getting get
yeah,
some
I'm gonna be
sleep?
fine.
Huh?
It's just it's one of those things where I probably should have rearranged night school and I didn't. And this is a teaching moment, guys. You can't erase things on the day of your calendar. You have to see things through. So here it is as your leadership coming. I will step out of a board meeting to make sure that night school does happen tonight. Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So you're gonna leave a board meeting to be with your peeps.
Yep.
You the man.
If you
You
if you did
are the
if
man.
you erase, you must replace. I can't replace it. I didn't do it in time. With everything going on. So, it is what it is. But, and that is something that honestly that Gary teaches your calendar to a T. And it's in my calendar, so I have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those things where I'm gonna make it all happen tonight. And
All
that's
right.
what we do. That's what we do as leadership. That's what you guys out there do as agents. Somehow, some way we make it happen. That's what Robert does with tech. He got me on.
Yeah. I got John. You're here.
On. Yep, I'm here.
So we
What we
talked
do.
about, I think you might have gotten the text last night from Tim as well. We wanted to talk about that masterclass today. I don't know too much about it. I was going through a little bit this morning. Do you know what that's all about that he wants us to make sure we talk about?
Is that the fail forward thing?
I think it is. It looks like
Yeah. What's the name of it?
what did he say the name of the guy was there? Mr. Cody Gibson.
Yes, it is. Yeah. So it's a
So
great class. It teaches you, consistency, not perfect, right?
consistency.
Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tim always puts I might get this wrong because he says it so fast, but time on task beats talent every day, and that's what it comes down to.
Task beats talent every day. Whew. That's
Yep.
good. That's good. Okay, so that's it. That's tomorrow at 11 a.m. and it is in the calendar, the training calendar, so you want to check that out. I know he's got the business planning clinic going on today, and we have the
Yeah.
orientation, big day for orientation. Are you going to pop
Oh, we
in
have
and place a Jen
orientation today
today?
too. Oh
Yeah,
well,
you
that's
forgot
the other
about that,
part of my
didn't you?
big day. I forgot to Yeah, I'm teaching forms, which is at 2 o'clock, which is when my board meeting starts. So forms, board meeting, night school.
Man, oh
And
man.
I'm putting KWCLM before the realtor stuff. So
Oh my
again,
gosh. See,
yeah, it's a day.
taking care of the fam,
Yeah, right. What
taking care
happens
of
in
the
the
fam.
cabin stays in the cabin. Remember that movie? So you take
I
care of your
don't
family.
remember that
Next to
movie.
kin, I think it's called the movie.
No, no.
Like two brothers are from like Kentucky. Tim would know it, right? One goes to New York City and gets kidnapped, and the other brother, I want to say it's like oh my god, what's his name? The Dirty Dancing guy.
Swayze?
Yeah, Patrick Swayze is like goes up north as like, and he goes and saves his brother, and that's what he says to the guy. He's like, "Why would you come up here to New York to save your brother?" He's like, "Because what happens in the cabin stays in the cabin." Right.
That is
As he has a
obscure.
crossbow, like, and
Okay, just a little poll in the Facebook room there. How many people were comfortable with that? What happens in the? How many people knew that? Because I did not know that.
I
Did
think
not
the
know
movie's
that.
called Next to Kin or something like that.
Okay, so Melissa Lesniak just posted that she says you got this, Jay, with all those things going on today, and I think that we are all in agreement on that. You are kicking ass royally, and I think I can say that without being censored here. So I
Yeah,
think you're
well,
you're,
my
you're
my my crazy day is I think Melissa Lesniak's average day.
I'm not gonna lie, Melissa. I know you're watching here. This must be true because on Facebook, just last night, it seemed like she's like Batman. You never see her and Batman in the same room together, because I think
Yeah.
she is like some kind of superhero. She was all over Facebook with these different activities, and I'm only assuming because I don't do Facebook too much that these were all happening in one day. And I think she has different outfits for every event she
Oh,
attends.
she. It's funny you say that because last night I was in Dover yesterday, and we were talking about Melissa's on a corn. She's going to play cornhole, and she's getting her award. So she's like, "Well, Jay, I can't receive an award and not be in a dress." I'm like, "Are you going to do a wardrobe change?" She's like, "Absolutely."
Oh my God, she does. Do you have Melissa? Do you have like a portable, like a team that comes in and like sets up a tent really quick and gets you changed for the next event? Oh
Yeah,
my
it's
God.
it's it's her white car, like, you know what I mean? Like, because you'll see her on Facebook, like, in the morning, like, going to the home store, all dolled up in the heels, and then 2 hours later, she's in, like, full-blown gym clothes doing some kinda, like, wellness thing because she just, squatted 7,000 pounds and ran 17 miles or something craziness,
Yeah.
and then an
The
hour later, she's at a closing table with her dress back on.
and then an
You
hour
know what I
later,
mean?
she's
So
welding something together at the shipyard over in Portsmouth.
yeah,
I don't know. I
yeah,
mean, the woman
whatever
is
needs
like
to be.
amazing. So yeah, how are those welding classes coming? Not bad, not so bad. No, she's got a lot going on as well, and obviously you do as well. So it's going to be a very busy day today. I think orientation. I know that there's so much going on, but any of you new agents who are out there watching and wondering what the heck this little dog and pony show is this morning, I have a fly in my office, and I'm not happy about that. If you're watching this dog and pony show, then you might be wondering yourself, what is this all about? Well, remember, we're trying to help you guys be informed, up to date, and also inspire you to get your day going. We try to make it fun, try to make it light, but at the same time, we also give you good information to set up your day. Today is orientation for you new agents, and I can't stress this enough. It is a big day. It's something where you're going to spend most of your day with us on the Zoom call. Get a cup of coffee, get some something sugary to keep yourself going. There's a lot of information, but it's really 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 important. And I'm gonna drop a little bit of a hint. And I don't know if anybody like Brittany, if you're watching, don't yell at me. We're working on improving and really kind of streamlining and just in general making the orientation class even better. We're going to be just putting it together so that you have it more organized, just better flow, the whole thing. And it's something that we're working on right now. We kind of decided that we weren't ready to do it this month. But next month, I think we've committed to this, that next month is going to be the unveiling of the brand new orientation online course. And I'm very excited about it. And I think everybody is. And I'm looking forward to presenting that with everyone because everybody's going to be more involved. So we're
For
going to
anybody
be,
that for anybody that saw the old one, it needed to be revamped, right?
yeah,
So when you get Zoe and Alana on it, now it's like dun dun. It's like a production now. It's sweet.
it really is. It really is. We've got so many people involved and so much going on. It's going to be a lot of fun. So again, that is starting at 9 a.m. That's not where's that going to be? It's going to be.
I don't know
See,
where they brought. Is it Keller TV? I don't know.
it's not Killer TV because I think the business planning clinic. No, that's going to be on. That's out on an Eventbrite one, so that's different. Whew, oh boy, it's in the. You know what? It's in the training calendar link. I'm looking at it now, but it does not look like it's KellerTV.com. It might be KellerTV.com. I don't know. But click the link in the training calendar. If you can't find the training calendar, reach out to me. let me know. Robert.Vincent@KWCLM, and I can get you the link for this. If you can't find the training calendar, orientation, especially for you, the new agents, sometimes be looking, where do I find all this stuff? Reach out to me, Robert.Vincent@KWCLM, and that is starting in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. My God, it's going to be a busy day. You ready for this?
It's going to be a day.
All right. Well, let's go plow out of here so that we can open up those rooms, get those things going. You've got night school going on today and about 1,000 other things. I'll probably see you in the orientation. Everybody out there that's watching, have an awesome day. Reach out to me if you need help. Jason, how do they get in touch with you? Not today.
603-234-2589. Call me whenever you want.
Now remember, Jen is going to be out for a little bit, going through some healing process for a little bit of surgery. Morning. How long?
She's going to be, I'm not going to use the word bedridden, but she's going to be recuperating for, I want to say 2.5 weeks.
Okay.
The first week she's going to be on some, she showed the medication yesterday so I can feel free. She literally held up like a duffel bag of drugs. Right. It's kind of crazy. And I'm sure a lot of it was like she had to take going into it for like infections. You know, they make you do all that stuff. Jen's
the broker holding up a bag full of drugs.
Yeah, she's like, does anybody want some? No, just kidding.
She did not say that, and I know it.
But she's going to be on one of those machines that like keeps her knee moving. Like knee surgery is so much different today than it was 20 years ago because Jen had her knee done. I had my knee done. And I'm like, do you remember when they were like, stay off it, don't move it, ice it every 10 seconds. Now, like you come out of surgery and they have you on this machine that like constantly is moving your knee. And my niece was a competitive gymnast. And she blew her knee out her senior year. And within like 3 weeks, Robert, she's up walking around. She's like, next week I'm running. I'm like, Marissa, you're not supposed to be on that for like 7 months. You know what I mean? She's like, Jay, this is not 1950.
Jay, we're getting old.
It is crazy. Like what
the
technology.
I've still got a bottle of Vicks Vapor Rub in the cabinet.
Yeah, right? Cod liver oil.
Cod liver oil, baby. All right. On that note, you guys have a great day, and we'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.